Hi, Mom. Guess what? Ooh. 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 I got my counters clean. That's actually a first for a very long time. I don't know that my counters have been that spotless since I moved in. That's really bad. I'm not going to show you the table right now. It still needs a little bit of help, but it's getting there. We're doing good. Today is Remembrance Day, and normally I would go to a service. However, this year, because I have two little ones and Nathan wasn't home to give me a hand with wrangling kids, I decided not to go. Because my options were to drive to see my parents, which are 2.5 hours away, or to stand out in the cold. Because here in town, the first half of the service is standing outside, and it was about -15 this morning. So I decided that I was going to stay home. Luckily, I was able to find a Remembrance Day service on the internet. It's a wonderful thing. They live streamed, and so I was able to enjoy that. I got my vacuuming done today. I got the counters cleaned off. There's still a couple things. Like this little pile here is Nathan's stuff. Well, not all of it, but most of it is his stuff. And this little pile here, it's better than it was before, but it's stuff that I use for washing dishes and for making tea. So it's still there. But everything else looks really, really good. We had a kind of a rough start to our morning. Griffin woke Troy up really early. And then when Troy started crying, then Griffin started crying. And then Mom wanted to start crying. It was a little bit rough, but we did survive it. We did survive it. Then Griffin came out, and my grocery list is on a little dry erase board. And Griffin got a hold of that and erased everything except for one little item off of my grocery list. So I've been racking my brain all day trying to remember what all was on there. So it has been a little bit of a rough day for the first part. So this afternoon went really well. Both boys fell asleep and slept for probably an hour or so. And it gave me a whole bunch of time to sort out a bunch of paperwork that was on the counter and find places to put some stuff that I just don't know where it needs to go. After the boys woke up, it got a lot more difficult because Troy was going into his cranky time, and he's currently sitting at a point where he might nap again tonight. He might not nap again tonight. I don't know. But he is getting moved from item to item to item. Like from his jolly jumper to his exerciser to his activity gym to holding him and just trying to keep him from screaming at me because he's cranky. But luckily, babies are only cranky for a short amount of time during the day, or at least mine is. So it's not the end of the world. I got everything done today, which is kind of weird. I think this is the first time that I've actually gotten everything done, because one of the things that I'm supposed to do every day is wipe down all the counters, and I actually got that done today. And now if I can keep my counters mostly clear, I can keep doing this every day we will see if I can do that. Because now that I have all my counters all nice and clean, I'm going to make supper. See you tomorrow.